Tyrannosaurus Rex, the king of dinosaurs. Its head weighed half a ton, its droppings were full of bones, and it was an invasive species. Are you fully familiar with Tyrannosaurus Rex? If not, keep watching the video to learn all about T-Rex. A fully grown Tyrannosaurus Rex measured between 11 and 13 meters long from nose to tail tip and stood up to 3.7 meters tall at the hip. Its skull could be as long as 1.4 meters. Determining the weight of Tyrannosaurus Rex is more challenging because its muscles, fat, and other soft tissues are not preserved. However, scientists can make educated guesses using various methods. By examining the ridges and indentations on the bones where muscles once attached, scientists can estimate the size of the T-Rex's muscles. They can then reconstruct a complete Tyrannosaurus Rex in a computer model and calculate its weight. Alternatively, scientists can measure the circumference of the T-Rex's femur, which in modern animals shows a strong correlation with body weight, to estimate its mass. Recent estimates using both methods suggest that the largest Tyrannosaurus Rex individuals weighed close to 9 tons, equivalent to about 2 African elephants' weight. Was Tyrannosaurus Rex the largest predator dinosaur? A range of other predatory dinosaurs has been suggested as rivals to the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Among them are the South American Giganotosaurus and African Carcharodontosaurus. These two closely related species lived around 100 million years ago, 30 million years before T-Rex. In the 1990s, fossils showed that Giganotosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus could reach lengths of up to 13.4 meters, slightly longer than T-Rex. Around the same time, researchers discovered that the predator Spinosaurus, which lived at the same time and place as Carcharodontosaurus, could grow nearly 16 meters long. So while Tyrannosaurus Rex was not the longest predatory dinosaur, it was likely the heaviest based on current weight estimates. Giganotosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus weighed around 6.3 tons, while Spinosaurus weighed about 6.5 tons. Thus, T-Rex was several tons heavier than its competitors, possibly due to its significantly more robust build. Which dinosaur was the largest? While Tyrannosaurus Rex was larger than most other dinosaurs, it was far from the biggest. Several herbivorous dinosaurs were significantly larger. One of them was the duck-billed Shantungosaurus giganteus, which measured 15 meters in length and weighed 16 tons. Even larger were the long-necked sauropods. Various sauropods vie for the title of the world's largest dinosaur, including Patagotitan, Argentinosaurus, Mamenchisaurus, and Barosaurus, each potentially weighing 60 to 80 tons and measuring 35 to 45 meters in length. The tallest was likely Sauroposeidon, which could raise its head 18 meters above the ground. Was Tyrannosaurus Rex the largest predator ever? Tyrannosaurus Rex was the heaviest predatory dinosaur, and thus the largest land predator ever. No other animal groups have produced land-dwelling predators close to its size. The closest contenders were the Rauisuchians, extinct relatives of crocodiles that lived during the Triassic period 250 to 200 million years ago. The largest of these, Fasolasuchus, reached lengths of 8 to 10 meters and may have weighed around 2 tons. Among mammals, the largest land predator was the North American bear Arctodus simus, which lived 800,000 to 11,600 years ago. It was 1.8 meters tall and weighed up to 1,1200 kilograms. However, T-Rex is not the largest predator if we include marine animals. One of the largest predators ever still lives today, the blue whale. The largest scientifically confirmed blue whale measured 29.9 meters and likely weighed around 180 tons. Today's great whales and the largest living sharks like the whale shark and basking shark mainly feed on small animals or, in some cases, larger mollusks. This was also likely true for extinct marine reptiles like ichthyosaurs, which could reach the size of blue whales. These giants did not hunt large vertebrates as Tyrannosaurus Rex did. What did Tyrannosaurus Rex look like? Theories about T-Rex's appearance have changed over time, especially in recent decades. In 2012, researchers found fossils of Yutyrannus, a close relative of T-Rex, showing that most of its body was covered with up to 20-centimeter-long hair-like structures. These structures were likely a primitive form of feathers, since T-Rex and its relatives are closely related to birds. This led scientists to speculate whether T-Rex was also covered in hair or feathers. However, in 2017, American paleontologists discovered skin impressions from a T-Rex that showed most of its body was covered in scales. These scales were very small, about 1 millimeter in diameter, making them barely visible from a distance. Thus, T-Rex's skin likely appeared more leathery than scaly. Despite this discovery, researchers cannot rule out that T-Rex may have had feathers on certain parts of its body. Recent studies have also revealed more about how the T-Rex's head looked. The surface structure of the skull suggests that it had thick, horn-like skin on the top of its snout, possibly to protect against bites from rivals. Large scales on the side of its snout, perhaps colored to impress mates or intimidate enemies. Small horn-like bumps above its eyes, likely used for display. Lips that covered its teeth when its mouth was closed. When did Tyrannosaurus Rex live? Tyrannosaurus Rex lived during the Late Cretaceous period, around 68 to 66 million years ago. Thus, it was present when Earth was struck by a massive asteroid 66 million years ago, leading to the extinction of all non-avian dinosaurs. Dinosaurs emerged roughly 245 million years ago during the Triassic period and had their golden age from the beginning of the Jurassic period, 200 million years ago, until the end of the Cretaceous. In this context, Tyrannosaurus Rex lived for only a brief period relative to the entire age of the dinosaurs. In a broader geological perspective, Tyrannosaurus Rex existed relatively recently. It is closer in time to us than many other well-known dinosaurs. For example, Stegosaurus and Brachiosaurus, which lived around 150 million years ago, are separated from T-Rex by approximately 85 million years, while T-Rex is only 66 million years removed from our present day. Where did Tyrannosaurus Rex live? Tyrannosaurus Rex lived in western North America, ranging from present-day New Mexico to Canada. At that time, the region had a temperate or subtropical climate with a dry season followed by periods of intense rain. The landscape featured open forests, mountains, and valleys with flowing rivers. To the east lay an enormous inland sea that, during the Cretaceous period, divided the continent in two. By the time T-Rex roamed, this sea was shrinking, but there is no evidence suggesting that T-Rex ever crossed over to eastern North America. Its closest relative, Tarbosaurus, lived in Asia, leading some scientists to speculate that T-Rex might have originated in Asia and then migrated into North America via a northern land bridge, making it an invasive species. What did Tyrannosaurus Rex eat? Tyrannosaurus Rex was undoubtedly a carnivore. Its large teeth were perfectly adapted for tearing through meat, featuring small serrations on the edges to help cut through flesh. Unlike other predatory dinosaurs, T-Rex had particularly robust teeth. It also had one of the strongest bites in the history of the Earth, allowing it to easily crush bone. This capability is evident in fossilized remains of herbivores, where deep bite marks from T-Rex or even snapped bones are common. A 45 centimeters, 18-inch piece of fossilized feces, most likely from a T-Rex, is full of bone fragments. By crushing bones, T-Rex accessed valuable minerals and nutrient-rich marrow. Scientists estimate that a T-Rex consumed over 140 kilograms, 300 pounds of meat per day on average. What prey did Tyrannosaurus Rex hunt? The world of Tyrannosaurus Rex was filled with large herbivores that were potential prey. The most common were the duck-billed Edmontosaurus and the three-horned Triceratops. The armored Ankylosaurus, thick-skulled Pachycephalosaurus, long-necked Alamosaurus, and many others also inhabited the area. Researchers have found T-Rex bite marks on skeletons of Triceratops and Edmontosaurus, suggesting they were its primary food sources. Like many modern predators, T-Rex likely targeted younger animals, which were easier to catch. Was Tyrannosaurus Rex a scavenger? A few scientists have proposed that T-Rex might have been a specialized scavenger that rarely hunted its own food. However, this theory does not hold up for two reasons. One, it is extremely difficult for large animals to survive solely on carrion, a relatively scarce resource. Among living animals, only smaller creatures or those that can fly, and thus search vast areas, can subsist entirely on scavenging. Large animals known to scavenge, like spotted hyenas, still hunt 50 to 95% of their food, and T-Rex likely had a similar strategy. Or two, scientists have found direct evidence that T-Rex attacked live animals. For example, a tooth from T-Rex was discovered embedded in the tailbone of an Edmontosaurus. The bone had healed around the tooth, indicating that the prey survived the attack while the tooth was still lodged in it. How did Tyrannosaurus Rex hunt? Tyrannosaurus Rex was not built for sprinting. Its legs would have broken under its weight if it moved faster than 27 kilometers per hour, 17 miles per hour. However, T-Rex may still have been able to catch its prey. Research suggests that herbivores like Edmontosaurus were probably faster over short distances, but T-Rex had the advantage in long-distance chases due to its long legs, which allowed it to expend less energy per meter traveled. Additionally, scientists believe T-Rex was quite agile for its size and could change direction relatively quickly while running. Evidence also suggests that T-Rex may have hunted in packs, consisting of both juveniles and adults. Young T-Rex individuals were likely faster and more upright than their fully grown counterparts, allowing them to tire out prey during a hunt. Did Tyrannosaurus Rex have any enemies? Tyrannosaurus Rex shared its habitat with a range of formidable herbivores. The armored Ankylosaurus had hard armor plates and a large tail club capable of delivering bone-crushing blows. The bipedal Pachycephalosaurus could ram opponents with its 25 centimeters 10-inch thick skull. The massive, long-necked Alamosaurus, weighing close to 80 tons, could likely topple even a large T-Rex with ease. Tyrannosaurus Rex's most frequent adversary was probably the impressive Triceratops, which, with its meter-long horns, could impale an overconfident predator. Bite marks from T-Rex on Triceratops bones suggest that T-Rex could kill young individuals of this species. Some researchers speculate that T-Rex may have toppled Triceratops onto its side, making it difficult for the herbivore to get back up and defend itself. However, Triceratops did not always lose the battle against T-Rex. One fossil shows healed bite marks, indicating that the herbivore survived an attack. Tyrannosaurus Rex did not share its territory with other large predators. The biggest carnivorous neighbor was the Dakotaraptor, a large relative of the Velociraptor known from the Jurassic Park movies. However, with a body weight of only around 300 kilograms, 660 pounds, Dakotaraptor posed no threat to a fully grown T-Rex. Did tyrannosaurs fight each other? Scientists have found several examples of Tyrannosaurus Rex skulls with bite marks inflicted by other tyrannosaurs. The powerful bite of T-Rex often punctured the skull completely. However, many of these wounds show signs of healing, meaning that the animals survived their battles. Similar types of injuries are seen in modern-day crocodiles, resulting from fights over dominance, territory, or mates. How did Tyrannosaurus Rex mate? Unfortunately, sex leaves few traces in fossilized bones, so to understand the mating behavior of dinosaurs, scientists must look at their modern relatives, birds and crocodiles. Both of these groups have a single opening, known as a cloaca, through which waste and sperm are expelled. Dinosaurs likely had the same system. Many birds lack a penis, but not all. Researchers believe that the earliest birds likely had a penis, as do crocodiles. Therefore, dinosaurs probably also had one. In crocodiles, the penis is a constantly erect organ hidden within the cloaca, which can be extended to allow sperm to pass through a deep groove on the organ. How did Tyrannosaurus Rex mate? A male crocodile lifts one of its hind legs over the female's tail so that its penis can reach the female's cloaca. In birds, the penis can sometimes take the form of a long, twisted organ that, in certain cases, is even longer than the bird itself. As for Tyrannosaurus Rex, scientists can only speculate on what its genitalia looked like and what mating positions such a large animal might have preferred. How did Tyrannosaurus Rex go extinct? Tyrannosaurus Rex went extinct at the end of the Cretaceous period, around 66 million years ago, along with many other dinosaur species. Only one group of dinosaurs survived the mass extinction: birds. Scientists have long debated the cause of this mass extinction. Some believe that violent volcanic eruptions in India, among the most extreme in Earth's history, could have wiped out the dinosaurs. However, most researchers are convinced that the primary cause was a massive meteor impact. The meteor, approximately 10 kilometers 6 miles in diameter, left a crater in the Gulf of Mexico that was 180 kilometers 112 miles wide. The impact initially triggered powerful earthquakes, massive tsunamis, and a worldwide shower of debris. This was followed by a period of acid rain and eventually enormous clouds of sulfur and soot that blocked sunlight. These clouds reduced sunlight by 98% for months or even years, causing global temperatures to drop by 15 to 30 degrees Celsius, 27 to 54 degrees Fahrenheit. It took about 3 decades for temperatures to return to normal. In this catastrophic event, around 75% of all species on Earth, including the mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex, were wiped out. Can we bring Tyrannosaurus Rex back to life? In the movie Jurassic Park, a group of scientists clones dinosaurs using DNA extracted from fossilized mosquitoes encased in amber for millions of years. The idea is that these insects fed on the blood of dinosaurs, thereby containing dinosaur DNA. At the time, the concept did not seem entirely far-fetched, as scientists had indeed managed to extract DNA from insects preserved in amber, making the cloning of ancient animals seem within reach. However, subsequent studies have shown that the DNA found in amber was likely modern and not millions of years old. Recently, supposed discoveries of ancient DNA in fossilized dinosaur bones have revived the dream of a real-life Jurassic Park and the possibility of bringing back a living Tyrannosaurus Rex. But for now, most evidence suggests that the DNA found comes from modern bacteria. Even if dinosaur DNA were preserved, it would likely be so degraded that cloning would be impossible. Thus, scientists are not optimistic about the possibility of ever recreating a Tyrannosaurus Rex or any other dinosaurs.